XL is something we may use, and it's worth a ton of money. The heatsink kit, I don't know if we'll use. Maybe. It is like the prototype heatsinks are pretty good. Minus 20% weapon heat generated. It's not just like a new weapon, like a heatsink kit. It also lowers the amount of heat weapons generate. It's nuts. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, the thing is, that Pirate FCS, like, I don't know how we build around it. We can get dudes with recoil reduction. I think Guts, it's either Guts or Tactics that gives you recoil reduction. Assuming you can get -2 from just your stats, then all of a sudden the Pirate fire control system, the recoil is not a problem. The heat's a little bit of a problem, but, you know, we can deal with it. Don't use recoil weapons. Yeah, but I'm wondering if even laser weapons would generate recoil. Meant for mechs like the classic Awesome 3 PPCs. Recoil, after you fire it, the next round, if you want to fire the weapon again, it gives you a penalty to hit. Okay, let's find out. Shit, what do I throw back? Like, here's the problem. The XL, the extra light engine component, is something I love to use, and it's worth a ton of money. This is just worth way too much money to ignore. I think this Warfare Suite is going to be straight up better. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this. We might randomly get it if we're lucky. We got a bunch of hulls. Oh, we got the small laser. Nope. Choices. Excel engines are rare and awesome. I mean, they're not that rare, because a fair amount of mechs have them, but I'm going to want every single one of our mechs most likely to have them. Probably. But yeah, I'm happy with that small laser. Like, we could go and install that small laser in the Hunchback. The Hunchback uses a small laser. For example, we could just go and upgrade it or something like that. Pirate FC with prototype heatsink plus Guts. Yeah, because the prototype heatsink would cancel the extra heat, and then the Guts would cancel the thing. XL is dangerous. Clan XL is awesome. Well, here's one of the things. We could move over towards clan space and start to fight them. Got XL not the list. Well, we picked the XL. Didn't engine XL explode your mech when the side torso get destroyed? It does disable the mech, I think, because it does disable the engine. It doesn't, I don't think it explodes the entire mech, but it does cause it to go poop. All right, so we got a few days for repair. It's not too bad. 35 grand isn't too bad. 9 days. We could do some moving around though. Let's take a quick look at the shop before we do consider any moving. Yeah, RogueTech adds clan space. We could buy a part of an Orion here, but I don't think we're gonna. Ultra AC5 is kind of nice. These heat exchangers are interesting. So, minus 20% weapon heat generated, and it sinks -9 heat per turn. It's like, you know, it's like a handful of heat sinks. It will explode if it gets critted for heat and damage and shit. But it's kind of nice. I don't know if it's worth spending our money on. An autocannon fire control system. Fire control system for thermal vision. Actually, it's fairly cheap. I might just grab this and throw it into our crab. It gives you better accuracy on overheating systems. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much if we're not combining it with a mech that generates heat for us. These superchargers are fun. So it lets you walk a lot further. It does generate a lot of extra heat, though. Various weapon armor kits. If we had some more AC-10 ammo kits, it's kind of annoying it doesn't have that, because we might want to add more Ultra AC-10 ammo. I think we can just move. This is basically only for career mode, yeah. Technically, when you install RogueTech, there's an option in the install to not set up for career mode, and then it's just sort of mods for story mode, but I don't know what that would be like. Yeah, thermal gives you more accuracy the hotter the target is, yeah. This might be a good time to move. So if we take a look at the map, some people were asking about the clan space. So RogueTech includes a module called the Inner Spear map, which is this, and actually, technically, reaches all the way out to clan space over here. And since players can do missions for any faction they want, That's interesting. So for a while, the clan were pushing in here, but it looks like players who run all this stuff have gone and successfully pushed out the clan. Look at this. This is all Lyran Commonwealth, all the way to here, and fighting back against Clan Wolf. Jarl folks. Clan Ghost Bear over here. That might be interesting. We've got some travel contracts. It would take a long time to get to these places. But this would pay for travel. The problem is, if we come here, 51 days, so it'd be 2 months of maintenance along the way that we'd be paying. But we've got cash for that. Especially, what I'll do is I'll go and sell the that heat sink kit. Just to finance our travel. And I'm just doing it because it's cool. I mean, it might be about the other stuff we'd be interested in selling. Spiked Wrecking Ball. We're going to keep that, just in case it turns out we need it. Compact heatsink kit, yeah. I guess it'd probably be under here. Yeah, there we go. We're going to sell it for this. It'll cover a month worth of maintenance. I mean, it's a good part, but we also need cash. Do we have anything going on in engineering? Yes, we do. Improved power conduits, that's going to be okay. So that travel contract mission is this one here. Protect the mechs. 3 skulls. Escort mission of mechs. This should be very, very doable. We're going to run this. We'll ask for full salvage. And it's just versus the planetary government, so we don't even lose rep with another faction. So that's always nice. Sell the rifles, they're crap? Maybe. Okay, ship repairs are done. Let's take a quick look at the mech bay. Sometimes after a mission, when the automatic repairs of our armor and structure are done, yeah, see? It doesn't actually repair if there was a component that got bopped, which I guess is what happened here. Oh, the hatchet! We have to explicitly repair it. But it will get repaired, which is going to be fine. So while we're in here, yeah, see this Ultra AC-10 ammo. Ultra AC, so it's 8 shots. So I think it says 16 when you're in the game. So it's 8 shots, which is not very much. But the idea is normally the Hatchetman spends a lot of rounds meleeing. It was kind of unfortunate that he didn't get a chance to do that. Because running out of ammo in this isn't a big deal. You know, we got the case. I don't know if we've got, say, case 2. I don't know what category it'd be under. Mask is interesting. Yeah, that's our that's some more speed there, but more weapons fire generation. Yeah, we don't have any case 2 or anything, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know if we need to make any changes to the Hatchetman. I think we're okay. Oh, the medium laser also needed to be repaired? Okay. Yeah, we'll just confirm this. It's going to be alright. Yeah.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
That work order you submitted is complete.
So long travel. Whether or not this makes sense to do right now, I don't know, but it's moving us a little bit more towards clan space, which is great. We have 3 months of maintenance, so we can possibly start another project. I think the 3rd mech base is very expensive. Yeah, 2.2 million, so let's say no. We could just grab a morale booster. They're fairly cheap and give tech points. We could finish these power systems, which can avoid certain random issues, and also gave us tech points. Although, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to finish the structural components, because I think some of the events that can pop up, some of the negative events that can pop up, don't happen if you repair the internal structure. Travelers in need. Here, we'll give them some medical supplies. I think it'll give us negative medical points, but that's okay. We don't need, we're not, no one's healing right now. We can afford to just do that. Kane needs more spiky bits. Mouse might be good for the hatchet because they need to get melee range. That is absolutely true. Wow, we're going to cut it close with our finances, actually. Although we could always cancel the ship upgrade and then we'd be okay. But yeah, we're going to get to the to our location for our mission 1 day before our financial report without having actually enough money to pay for the finances. Oh no, we can pay for this one and then the next one we wouldn't have enough. Yeah, okay. Off by 1 error. Yeah, melee mechs really needs master supercharger. Mm-hmm. And the other thing that would be nice is we could just increase the engine size too. But let's consider, if we go into the mech bay, and we refit the hatchet. So the mask over here. So it's 4 slots and a fair bit of tonnage. Let's put it there. 2.5 tons. I'm wondering if we just get rid of the Ultra AC-10. No, we don't have any more laser slots. Wait, are we using every single weapon slot? It's just got 1 ballistic and 3 laser slots, and that's it. We could swap to some other type of ballistic weapon. Because we need to save some weight. It's 13 tons for the Ultra AC-10. We could save a ton by going to just an AC-10. We've got Ferrofib. Oh, what's the... Yeah, we've got Ferrofib. We could replace it with Heavy Ferrofib. Which, ironically, is lighter. But takes up more slots. What we really need is the internal structure. I don't remember what it's called. I guess we've got patchwork material that could give us some space back. Okay, so yeah, if we replace the Ferrofib with the Heavy, okay, we're down to 1.75. Then we can use some patchwork material here to drop some weight. Oh, and then we're full. We're still full by... We're like, all our slots are full, and we're still 1 ton overweight. Yeah, Harry Ferrofib. It's just the way it is, man. Heat. Two exterior heat sinks, 1, 2. Yeah, we can't pull off any of the heat sinks. Suppose I could pull off the jump jet. Ultra to AC-10 saves 1 ton, and we have ammo problem. The thing is, we don't really have ammo problems with the AC-10 if we are, if we're actually getting a chance to melee, which should happen. Oh, we didn't actually install the mask, did we? No, we did. Right over here. But yeah, we could consider this. Put in the AC-10. And do we actually have AC-10 ammo? Yes, we do. Still just 8 shots. So we still have exactly the same amount of shots, except they don't hit twice. Drop jump jet. Now, a little hop is good just to get up like a cliff, not get like sort of stuck in an annoying place where you have to run around a million miles. I'm definitely not stripping any armor off. Yeah, there is more stability damage from this, which can be nice comboed with a melee mech, because it might set us up for some more knockdowns. So what we're doing here is, I mean, we're basically rocking the exact same mech, except in theory we're moving further. Except I don't think we are, because I think we were already moving 6 and 10. If I revert here... Yeah, we're doing all this to fit the mask. And the problem is, it's not increasing our walking speed. Unless it doesn't count it here. 135. No, 135. Oh! I don't think it's calculating the difference. So, 135 times 1.15 divided by, I think it's 25 meters per hex. No, it must be 20 meters per hex. Because 135 divided by 25 would only be 5 meters, unless they round up, but that doesn't seem like the sort of thing that would happen. So let's assume it's 20 meters per hex. I really thought it was 25, though. That could give us an actual movement speed of 7 hexes. 30 meters per hex. Oh, yeah, it's the sprint that's the huge difference. You're right, because it's plus 40 when sprinting. It can't be 30 meters per hex. Because look, our max move is 135, and that's 6 hexes. $30 meters per hex for range with 25 meters per hex for movement. What? Tabletop is 30 meters per hex, yeah, but it's different. I think that's what the TT is there. But in this game, I'm not sure. It might be 25 meters rounded up. Smaller movement amount per hex because of reasons. Don't ask me. That's so weird, Ken. But yeah, you're right. It would help the sprint. Even if we don't get 1 extra hex walking, we'll definitely get multiple extra hexes with the sprint. I don't know about this change. Let's consider, is there something else we could get for this mech that would make the mask a little easier to fit in, like without sacrificing the Ultra AC-10? And I think the answer is we need endo steel structure. If we get endo steel structure, which is lighter, then we should be able to fit in the mask a little bit easier. I mean, it'll use up more slots. Maybe it'll cause a problem, I don't know. I'm not stripping down the armor, and I'm leaving in the 1 jump jet, so I think we're going to leave it here. Yeah, we'll wait until we get some endo steel. We don't have any right now. Laser, I believe the medium lasers are 1 ton each. No max armor. Yeah. Like, often I would like more armor. I suppose I could... It's an interesting... I could just throw on the hairy Pharaoh Fib and just use the extra weight allotment to give us more armor. Endo Steel takes 12 and you only have 8. Yeah, we'll have even less. Max jump jets. If we were in vanilla, max jump jets, I put max jump jets on all my mechs. However, the max jump jets are a little less worthwhile in RogueTech because they generate more heat and they give you massive penalties to hit, which is fairly accurate for tabletop stuff. 58,000. Oh, that's not too bad, changing from one type of this armor to another. Sometimes the time is really long. Yeah, I'll go and put in the heavy Pharaoh, and then probably just throw on a little bit more armor. Yeah, we can go quite a bit more here. Protect the hatchet. Protect that. There we go. Yeah, all right. I like that. It's not a dramatic change, but it's better.
Right.
Cut the jump jet. Well, I really like 1 jump jet. Plus, especially on the light and medium mechs, they're super light. The small jump jets, like there's no medium jump jet. There's a small jump jet for both of those classes of mechs. So when you get like the medium mechs, you get really good bang for your buck on your jump jets. Oh, you want a firing range? An indoor firing range? On a ship? It seems like a terribly good idea. Yeah, we'll set up a target range. Low spirits? Explosion? Oh! Low spirits. Oh well. The value jump jet. And yeah, you get 60 meters of movement with 1 jump jet, which is really nice too. It's not usually worth it for anything other than hopping up and down a cliff. I'm not going to start another round of upgrades. I'm going to make sure to bank a little bit of money here. 25 meters per hex rounded up. Okay, the rounded up makes sense. I assume because in most things get rounded down. Although I guess that could mean you could have a mech with like 0 movement speed or something. So, okay, 25 meters rounded up makes a ton of sense. Okay, so this is okay. We might want to... I don't know if we change our composition up a little bit. Dwarf has got more experience than Korthos. We really need to replace this Osiris. The thing is, this Osiris has been, like, super effective for us. It's only 30 tons. You know, it's only got 500 points of armor. Interesting, this crab has 819.15 points of armor. It only has 500 points of armor, but it's been highly untouchable. Actually, I will go and put in Darava because of the tactician. This is a 3 skull mission, although the escort makes it a little bit easier. So we'll go ahead and do this. It's a tough little mech. It's a fast little mech. It's a hard to hit little mech, is what it is. Tonnage less important. RogueTech, it's all about the components. That is an excellent point, Ken. 100% true. That being said, the Osiris doesn't have much in the way of fancy components. At all. Sorry, Korthos! Oh man, if I'd properly realized that you were in chat, maybe I wouldn't have done a little swap. We'll see. We do need to get... Actually, I just realized I probably have the XP to spend. Maybe we could have gotten you to have just as much stuff. Do you have the elite mechs turned on? I don't know. I have the default install situation set up. Osiris is the upgrade to Locust and Jenner. Ready to get destroyed. 1.5 skulls above difficulty is not a good idea. The thing is, Pika, and this is true in normal BattleTech, but it's like 5 times more true in RogueTech. The type of mission makes a big difference. If, like, we are like a 1.5 skull worth of tonnage, but because of our components, we can definitely punch above our tonnage weight by quite a bit. Right, we could probably be considered 2.5 skulls pretty easily. However, and we're doing escort mission here, which we're going to be escorting some other mechs. Like, they're pretty heavily damaged. They could get bopped pretty fast, but they're potent mechs. And they can help us by dealing extra damage. Same thing with base defense missions. You have turrets to help you, so you can go quite a bit higher up in skull rating on those missions and still be fairly safe. On the other hand, if we were doing a base attack mission in RogueTech or an ambush mission, that would be a lot scarier because, as it turns out, you know, enemy turrets hit pretty hard too. All right, area base is clear. Rendezvous, excellent. Secure the rally point, wonderful. So we're just going to run over here. We may or may not get into a fight along the way. We'll see. I'll just sprint to there. Again, I was going to say, our sensors don't work round 1, but if you get line of sight on someone, which is what we did here, we might still spot some mechs. There was no line of fire there. Kane can get a shot from here. We'll do it without a sensor lock. But, you know, this is Kane. Of course he's going to run up crazy. If he hasn't moved yet, he might not have any evade. No. Long range, sprint, target move plus 12. Okay, well, we're not wasting any AC-10 ammo on this, but lasers are free. Did we get a minus 1% on our hit? I've never seen minus 1%. What? Okay. Yeah, we'll just sprint to here and probably not even bother wasting any missiles on these guys. Yep, no. An Arbiter? What the heck's an Arbiter?
What can I do for you?
So mostly we're just going to sprint up and try to get into as many good positions as possible. It'd be nice to go up onto the high ground here. Although it's not guaranteed that we can actually make the high ground and take shots next round. I don't know, with the sprint we'll probably be okay. You do get a bonus to hit from above. So this game XCOM with mix? Gaming Nightly, it's actually a fine way to describe it. Like, the big difference, like, it's tactical combat. So if you like turn-based tactical combat, so if you like that aspect of XCOM and many other games, then you will like this. And on top of that, you have unbelievable amounts of customization with your dudes. We don't have melee, but maybe someone will move up a little closer and Kane can just punch them in the face. Speaking of moving closer, hello, Mr. Locust. What the hell? Alright, Artistic Sumo is just going to take a... Why is this obstructed? Okay, take a little scooch backwards like this, just to make sure we angle properly. You don't have... Oh, you do have Ace Pilot. Can you just shoot him now? Yeah, there we go. Just shoot him now, point blank in the face.
Roger that.
Get narked. And then what I'll do is, I guess I'll just back up here.